The Jake Asman Show will begin shortly. Thanks to all these great Patreon members who help support the show. Get your super chats ready. Jake will be here in just a moment. If you love the New York Jets, this is the place to be. And now, the Jake Asman Show.
Bounce back year for a guy that we all thought was pretty good at this time a year ago. Jamien Sherwood spoke to the media and talked about a redemption arc for him with the Jets. We'll cover that and more on the Knicks. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I don't have much of a voice, but the show must go on. Dylan Tereman's going to join me. It's the Jake Asman Show. Ladies and gentlemen, hit it, OG. Yeah, buddy. We are presented by PrizePicks. Welcome in, everybody. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and one more for good measure. Courtside, OG, hit it. Look how far he had to run. Look how far he had to run. Dylan Tereman, look how far he had to run. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Unreal. Unfreaking real, Jake.
That was 53 years of pent-up frustration to now be one win away from basketball immortality. There's not a fan base in professional sports, in all the sports, that deserved a win like that than the New York Knicks fans.
Hell yeah, and that means the Jets will be next. That's how I look at it. The Knicks are at 53. They last won a title in 1973. The Jets last won their title in 1969. The Jets will be next. DT, thanks for joining us. How you feeling, man?
Dude, there's no way I'm feeling as good as you or all of the other Knicks fans after the wild scenes of last night. As you know, we've been trying to get me to watch it live, and we tried, and it didn't quite work, but I saw the score was 81-59, and I was like, oh, man, I feel so bad for everybody. I woke up in the morning, and I saw the final score. I was like, there's no way. So I'm scrambling. I look for, I think it was like a 3 or 4 minute mashup of the kind of the end of the fourth quarter, and I was just like, what the hell happened? I was like, this is not what I saw going to bed, and I'm so happy for all of Knicks fandom, the hand of OG. He can never wash that right hand again. That was just incredible. But also and I'm not I really don't care one way or the other, but the way that they acted after the game too, their attitude towards it, I like that. That's great. Because the job isn't finished and you have to go win one more. So I'm glad that they harnessed their energy. I'm sure they partied in the locker room or whatever after, but they're really on a run that's unprecedented, and it's great to see. Now, just rub off on our Jets, please.
It is historic, man. And that was the greatest game I'll ever be at. It's one of the greatest basketball games ever. It's the largest comeback in NBA Finals history. It's just, man, for as long as I watch sports, now talk about sports for my jobs, that is a forever moment. And anyone who was lucky enough to be there will have that forever. And any Knicks fan who watched it will never forget it, no matter how old you are. And it's crazy. One win away from a championship that will last a lifetime. And to all my Knicks fans out there, end of the show, we got a great giveaway. These things are going for a lot of money on the secondary market. I secured last night at the Garden my replica limited edition commemorative ticket, and we will raffle it away at the end of the show with a New York Knicks playoff towel. So that is the raffle at the end of the show for anyone who enters. The weekly raffle will actually be tomorrow afternoon. That's because I'm traveling over the weekend, so won't have a Saturday show. So Get your entries in because the top prize in that, if you're a Knicks fan, a chance to win a signed Cat jersey. If you're a Jet fan, chance to win a Garrett Wilson framed jersey art print, an Aaron Glenn signed end zone pylon, and a Richard Todd signed jersey. Shout out to Doc Jet Fan, who's the first to enter the raffle. Knicks 1 by 1, so Doc only had to gift one membership. Let's go.
Hey, go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
DT, before we talk about Jamien Sherwood, you're rocking a Cade Klubnik Jets jersey. How demoralized were you when you heard Aaron Glenn say yesterday, Cade Klubnik not participating in OTAs with some back tightness?
Yeah, that was a little upsetting. I think it's time to, pump the brakes a little bit. Don't necessarily get him fitted for his bust for Canton quite yet. But yeah, I had to rock the Cade Klubnik jersey. One, shout out to Cisco, elite member of this community. I was able to get this from him the other day. Spend a couple minutes talking with him. So very happy to have a Cade Klubnik jersey. I'm probably going to end up hanging it up because you just got to support, the local schools, Clemson and South Carolina. I really like, both those teams now that I live up in the upstate of South Carolina. So we're officially in the club, and I think we got to, have some positive energy because a little back tightness is not going to stop the GOAT.
Unreal. Cade Klubnik. No chubbing for Club this week, but hopefully he's actually ready for mini camp. Real quick programming note. We recorded our Jets Collective episode earlier today. Great stuff with Samini, BT, and myself talking all things Jets. We went down memory lane, inspired by the Knicks. We talked about our favorite Jet-related comebacks, included games, included players, included just general Jet seasons. So a fun memory trip for those of you out there seeking more Jet content. Plus, Rich always has really good analysis of what he's seeing at OTAs and some of the conversations he had with Aaron Glenn, the Jets assistant coaches, and some of the players who spoke yesterday, which teased me up perfectly, DT, to talk about Jamien Sherwood, who a year ago, he was a big-time signing by the Jets. They went out of their way. New regime came in, and the day before free agency started, they gave Jamien Sherwood a 3-year deal for $45 million. He was voted team MVP of the 2024 Jets. Think about what we thought about Jamien Sherwood at this time a year ago to where we are now. So he spoke for the first time the other day. And before I play you what Sherwood said to the media, this was AG being asked about Jamien Sherwood by Brian Costello.
We would probably be the first one to say he didn't have the season what he wanted to last year.
Yep.
What have you seen from him this spring, and what are your expectations for him in year 2 with you?
Well, I would say this: it's always good when a player is self-aware, and it's always good when a player is his own toughest critic. And for him to say that, and for him to, for what I know about what we've talked about, for him to do the things that he's been doing this offseason to get himself into a position to where, listen, I want to be one of the top linebackers in the city. It's no different than what we just talked about with Mimbo. The way these dudes are going about their business in all 3 phases has been unbelievable for the most part. And listen, I'm going to support that player. I'm going to continue to help that player. Even when you have a down year, man, you try to look at the things that like, what can I do to pick myself up? And I think with DeMario being next to him, that's going to help him out a lot because he's still a young player. And he is a player that came from being a safety to being a linebacker. So having somebody that's been in this league for a long time as DeMario sitting right beside him, it could only help him. So any player that's self-aware and will critique themselves like that on a year-to-year basis is always good.
So do you think that DeMario Davis will, in fact, help Jamien Sherwood? What do you make of those comments there from Aaron Glenn?
Yeah, I definitely think the last 2 things that AG hit on there were true about Jamien Sherwood. One, having DeMario Davis, next to him is going to help him substantially because he's not relied on as, like the alpha in the linebacker room. He can play the 2 role next to DeMario Davis. So that'll definitely help him out. And the expectations should probably be a little bit lesser. And hopefully his production is much better than last year. And then the second thing that what was the last thing that he said? I'm already forgetting what the last thing that AG just said was.
Maybe talking about how he's a young player still.
Oh, yeah, transitioning from safety, right. So he was drafted, 2021? I was trying to remember
Yeah.
what year it was. I think that was the first year of Saleh, right? Him and Hamza Nasruddin, both safeties, they tried to convert to linebacker. Hamza flamed out of the league. Jamien kind of stepped up and played well, at least in the Saleh scheme. A big downgrade last year, and that's where the training camp quotes come into it, right? Everybody's in the best shape. Everybody's like doing the best in all three phases, like he said there. So I take that part with a grain of salt, but I do think the scenario around Jamien Sherwood is a lot better with Demario Davis in the fold. But I mean, we could talk about it, but the injury to Demario Davis, if that happens, and I never wish that to happen, like now he's right back up as the number one. So it does get a little dicey in the linebacker room, but Jamien Sherwood should have a bounce back year.
Look, he can't be any worse if we're being honest, right? Like the team was just a mess last year.
Sure.
They had no leadership. I think a big problem is Sherwood maybe wasn't ready to step into a huge leadership role. He got paid, new system. He's a young player. It's not for everyone. And I think the Jets had a lot of issues with their coaching on that side of the ball. They have a new linebacker coach, obviously a brand new scheme with Glenn taking over. I mean, no one really on defense had a good year last year, other than what? Like Jawan Briggs, maybe Harrison Phillips. Like, who played well on the Jet defense last year?
Literally just those two guys, and then there were some glimpses of maybe like Brandon Stevens, right? But other than that, you didn't really feel good about anybody else. And that's hopefully, the landscape on defense has drastically changed, starting with the coaching staff, getting in all guys that are familiar with the AG defense or the type of defense he wants to run, and then getting playmakers and veterans at all three levels, as well as some other depth signings along that defense. There's probably 10, maybe 11 new names, not new starters, but there's probably about 5, 6, upwards of maybe 7 starters, depending on how they use some of their new guys. Like if Nashawn Wright wins the cornerback 2 job over AZ Thomas, I'm not surprised. So I think they've done a good job adding to the defense, and it should look drastically different and hopefully regress to the mean of like slightly above average for a league NFL defense.
So Sherwood spoke for the first time. And if you're watching live, hit the like button. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel. Open phone lines. We're going to take plenty of calls. Make sure you get in the raffle as well. Your choice, Knick fans. Either you get the commemorative ticket and playoff towel, or you can pick a Jets jersey of the player of your choice. That will be at the end of this show. But Sherwood speaking for the first time, DT, I was curious to see what his attitude would be like, what he would say about last year. And I give him credit. I think he came across really well. Let's listen in to Jamien Sherwood, who spoke for the first time since last season yesterday.
What is your just kind of mindset heading into the 2026 season after last year?
Obviously, for myself to be better than I was last year, grow in a bunch of different areas, become a better teammate for all our new guys, showing them around, especially since I'm going into year 6. Finally feel like I have a great understanding about what's going on. And again, just to be a better player for my team.
What areas do you feel like you need to improve on heading into this year?
As far as on the field, mainly pass coverage. Pretty decent tackler, but can always improve my tackling. Mainly those 2 areas.
When you sat down at the end of the season, Jamie, and kind of looked at the year, how did you kind of evaluate the way you played in 2021?
Wasn't the best. Obviously, I felt like I just said, there were areas where I need to improve. There were some good plays, there were some bad plays. I just felt for myself, I definitely could be more consistent than I was. So again, that's another thing that I do look forward going into the season. That's just studying more, staying after practice more, and again, just being a better teammate.
Do you think you put any pressure on yourself after getting the contract? CJ's no longer here. You're kind of the man in the middle. Do you think you did anything to yourself mentally last year like that?
No, I wouldn't say I put pressure on myself. I always strive to be the best that I can be. Just in certain instances, I might have lacked focus, lacked detail on a certain play. I did get myself in trouble a few times with my eyes. So again, just being more consistent in those areas.
What's it been like having Demario become one of your teammates and having a veteran like that to lean on?
It's been great. I'll say the only thing I could say from last year, we were a pretty young team. So when there were times where I felt like I did need someone to lean on or felt like I needed a little bit more knowledge of something, I feel like for the last few weeks of OTAs and the offseason, like he's been there. And I'll say you can feel his presence, and it's beneficial for everybody on the team, not just myself. It's beneficial for our coaches, having a guy like him.
Do you see similarities between him and CJ Mosley?
There are some, but I feel like they're two different people. When I met CJ for the first time and when I met DeMario for the first time, they both were in two different areas of their careers. So again, I learned stuff from CJ and I've learned stuff from DeMario. But again, it's a blessing just to be able to play amongst both of them.
What is it like, the transition on defense with AG now calling in plays?
It's very, well, it's always been fun, just getting the chance to play football, but the emphasis this year, is details. So again, that's why I want to focus on that this year. But he's very adamant on what he wants this year, and I feel like the practices that we sprung together, you could tell that we've been listening to him and we've been trying to get the job done.
Just kind of your thoughts on just some of the additions that you made, like Sweat, obviously, Mika Fitzpatrick too as well, just what they can add to your defense.
Obviously, everybody knows who Mika is and what he's done in his career, college, NFL. So again, just having that leadership from him as well is, again, beneficial for all our young guys on the back end. His voice on the defense is just very comforting as well. I play in front of him. Even the guys on the D-line hear him. So again, he's a great addition to have for our defense. Sweat, he's a big guy. So just again, having him on the D-line, along with all the other guys on the D-line, I feel like everything that we've put into the offseason this year is going to come together this year for us.
When you talk about having bad eyes, how do you train that differently? Like how do you kind of fix that?
Attention to detail. When you line up, you read your keys, down the distance, the formation, when they do break the huddle, just putting your eyes in the right spot. So if I'm in man coverage, just keeping my eyes on my guy the whole down. Don't get wandering eyes, don't look back at the quarterback. What's going over there has nothing to do with me. Just locking in on what I have to do.
Did you ever study Mika when you were a safety at Auburn? I mean, he was probably just finished at Alabama, right? Now you're not allowed to look at Alabama now?
Obviously, you see his highlights and he's all over social media and stuff like that. So I've obviously came across it. But I will say I did start looking at him because right when I entered the draft, one of my teammates were training with him down in Florida, and he invited me to the session, and I got a chance to meet him, his father, and stuff. So just to watch his work ethic and those few times that I get to train with him, I looked up some of his tape, and like I said, future Hall of Famer. I feel like he obviously did what he did in college. So, like I mentioned earlier, he's a great addition for our defense.
DeMario is 37, still going strong. He never misses a game as a linebacker. Like how, at that position, how hard is that?
Well, I haven't been in those shoes yet to say how hard it is, but it's very inspiring. Since he stepped on the field out here, like I said, he's been tremendous for all of us. He's spread his wisdom, his knowledge, his leadership. He's a big Bible guy, so he prays a lot. He's big in the Bible study room with all the guys. So again, just having his presence for our team, is big for us. For me and my stage right now, for the rookies, for the guys on year 2, year 3, like I said, like you can just lean on him, ask him whatever you want. He will take the time to speak to you, take the time to pray with you. So again, his presence in the locker room is big for us.
They better not lose DeMario Davis to any injury. I mean, any player that has spoken about DeMario Davis's impact already, it just speaks volumes of how bereft of leadership they were a year ago. They need DeMario to stay healthy for at least this year, even at age 37.
Yeah, and like you said, health better be with DeMario Davis because he will be somebody that Jamien Sherwood can lean on and find that. And it sounded like in part of that answer there, or one of his answers, it looked like at times last year he was looking around for that guy, and he just couldn't find him on the defense, especially because, like he said, he's going into his 6th year. He was the oldest one in that linebacker room outside of Quincy Williams, but even Quincy Williams has had a weird, career arc in the NFL. So like,
and we knew he was a free agent and was not going to be back. So like Quincy didn't give a damn about the Jets by the end of it.
Well, yeah. And then once they traded Quinnen, I'm sure Quincy was very over trying to do anything outside of his exact role every week. And maybe that's a little harsh on Quincy, but you get the point. But now he has guys that can look around and say, hey, like, what do I do in this situation against this coverage? How do you want me to play this based on the front that we're running? So all those things are going to help Jamien Sherwood. And I liked a lot of his answers there, talking about consistency and pass coverage are the two areas that he wants to improve upon, because he mentioned his eye discipline was bad. And I keep going back to those Miami Dolphins matchups, and he was just getting abused, him and Quincy, in the second layer of the defense. They just couldn't handle a play action to save their lives. So eye discipline was a huge thing that he called himself out on. It seems like he's really trying to correct the mistakes of last year, because let's be honest, it can't get much worse. And then I thought it was really funny that I think it was Kaz asked him about watching Minkah Fitzpatrick on film, and he's like, nah, I didn't watch him. Like, it's an Auburn guy. He's not going to watch an Alabama guy on film and do all that, especially like in real time when they're both coming out of college. So I thought that was some pretty good answers by Jamie. And obviously the only thing that matters is the play on the field. But like I said, the situation for him to succeed is better and set up in a better position. Even going from Aaron Curry to Ben Bowling, I think that's had a huge positive ripple throughout the players on the defensive side of the ball. So it's all there for him to take it. And hopefully he lives up to that contract, or else maybe next year they're cutting him to save whatever money they can get on that third year of that deal.
Comments, questions, super chats, cut the line. Derek, the Kansas Jet fan, our second entry into the Asmaniac raffle for the Knicks prize of glory, the Knicks prize of greatness.
That was 53 years of pent-up frustration to now be one win away from basketball immortality. There's not a fan base in professional sports, in all the sports, that deserved a win like that than the New York Knicks fans.
Hell yeah, Derek, thank you very much. You are in for one. What do you expect overall from the defense? I talked about this on our collective show earlier. Like, can the Jets go from 31st or 32nd defensively like they were last year to top 15? Is that too much? What do you think the Jet defense can be in like a best case scenario, worst case, and then like the most likely scenario?
Worst case scenario, they don't even get out of the bottom 3 to 5 of the league, and they just kind of repeat a lot of the same mistakes that they did last year. I think the worst case scenario with the Jets is always easy, because it means the bottom absolutely falling out and nothing being productive. The high end mark would probably be anywhere from like the 9th to 15th best defense in the league, so slightly above league average to fringe top 10. I think if everything hits, DeMario's healthy, Minkah is playing his role and becomes a Pro Bowler again, it's pretty ironic. Every year he's not finishing the season with the Miami Dolphins. He's either a Pro Bowler or an All-Pro. So hopefully that trend continues with him to New York. So if all those guys hit, you're probably looking at like a top 12-ish defense. So that means that the middle ground in what I expect is somewhere between 16 and 19, which is kind of a smaller range, but I think average to slightly below league average is fine. There's going to be games where they look good, and then there's going to be games where they probably get beat up on a little bit. Maybe that's because the offense can't get going. They're constantly on the field like we saw last year. So I would say that there's a wide range of outcomes because of how much new is on this defense, especially with the coaching staff. What is there, like 9 different coaches on the offensive staff alone? So it's going to be a wide range of outcomes, with average being like the expectation from me.
God, when you talked about like the bottom just falling out, we've seen that so many times. Like, oh, we think it could be this, or more likely to be this. And then it always ends up being the doomsday scenario.
Yeah. I mean, the bottom clearly
like
fell out
last year. Was the doomsday scenario.
Yeah, as much as we all were calling for Brady Cook, we didn't want to be calling for Brady Cook. And then when we finally saw Brady Cook, we knew exactly why they didn't go to him sooner.
He was at the Knicks game last night, Brady Cook.
Maybe his most accurate pass, allegedly, throwing an egg at Wembanyama.
Well, my buddy Nick texted me this after the show. Let's be real. If Brady Cook was throwing an egg at Wembanyama, he wouldn't have hit him.
It's probably fair. And it's not like it's Brady Cook's fault. Like, the circumstances last year were disastrous. He should have never been starting for a whole month of the season. So yeah, that is the bottom falling out. And that's, we've seen it happen already. So that's the easiest one for fans to go back to. But I do think it's going to be better than what we saw last year by a couple tiers. It's not just going to be a small step up. I think it's going to be a couple sizable steps up.
Hit the like button. Dylan Tereman hanging out with us, rocking his Cade Klubnik jersey. Now, Cade is going to be on the Jets. Brendan Sorsby, he's not going to be on the Jets, at least right now, it doesn't appear.
Mm-hmm.
What was your take on the Sorsby somehow getting granted eligibility to play college football for the Red Raiders in 2026, which means if he is a Jet, wouldn't be till the 27 NFL draft?
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy, and I'm not in the weeds of college football. I really just watch the tape throughout the year and evaluate guys on silent film and everything like that. So I don't know like the ins and outs of college football, except for when big cases like this happen, and you see the rules kind of just get thrown out the window in NCAA as long as you have a judge that's willing to agree with your case, and that seems to be what happened with Sorsby. So he gets a 2-game suspension against a pretty easy 2 cupcake games in the beginning of the season. He comes back like mid to late September, and then he's going to be eligible to play and probably be a candidate for a top pick in the 2027 draft. I don't know just how high he's going to climb on the draft boards, and I don't know how much this will affect his draft stock, but ultimately from a Jets perspective, I'm glad that it didn't happen like how we thought it was going to happen with him going to the supplemental draft, because then you're blindly risking a pick that I feel like you can use later on next year, like a 2nd-round pick now. I mean, I'd rather do that. And if Brandon Sorsby is worth a 1st-round pick next year, then yeah, you cross that bridge when you get to it. But I have a feeling there's going to be other quarterbacks probably better worth that 1st-round pick.
Peter Castro says, Dylan, how do you not watch the game? What kind of sportsman are you?
I don't really like other sports other than football. Especially from like a crazy fandom perspective. So I try not to like go deep on all the sports. I know a little bit, like I can scratch the surface on basketball and baseball and a little bit of hockey. Like I honestly thought the Stanley Cup finals for hockey was next week. I didn't realize they intersected with the NBA finals. So it was like the Knicks are just like ruling the timeline. Like there's no hockey on my feed. It's all Knicks right now, but I'm also not in the local area where like you have to get a specific TV package or streaming package to get it. So I don't know. I fall asleep during these games too, man. Kind of like another DT that sucks at golf. But yeah, I don't know. I'll watch the finals game. My brother's coming down this weekend. We're going to go out. We're going to watch game 5 or is it game 5 now? Yeah, game 5. And then if they make it to game 6, obviously like if I make it, I'll watch the whole thing and I'll be rooting for the Knicks.
Let's go, Knicks. Let's go, Knicks. Hey, why don't we do this? First person to get 5 memberships or more will double your entries if you want to win the limited edition commemorative ticket and playoff towel raffle coming up at the end of the show. If you don't want this, you can pick a Jet jersey with a player of your choosing instead. We're presented by PrizePicks. Shout out to everyone who tailed our Game 4 lineup for PrizePicks. All 4 of these hit that you see on the screen, and we cashed it. So we turned $20 into $42. Shout out to PrizePicks for sponsoring our show. Make your own picks for Game 5 on Saturday or any sport. UFC this weekend. Stanley Cup final. Dylan, that's happening now. You can make whatever picks you want. Baseball, Mets actually had a nice win today. Yankees are off. Combined sports, I do it all the time. Check it out. PrizePicks, promo code HMA, $5 in, $50 in your account. It's that easy. DT is a living embodiment of that. He used the code and he got $50 in his account.
Yeah, and with the $50, I won 140. So we're in the positives on PrizePicks still, even after a couple failed NBA bets. But I'm gonna have to keep tailing you because you're pretty solid with this stuff.
Ladies and gentlemen, Purple Belt Mike beat out Black Gypsy in the race to get memberships to the community. PBM in for 5. Here's Mike's reward. 10 total entries, and he's today's first caller.
Purple Belt Mike, he loves the dark night. He's got a green pool and he jumps right in. Maybe someday he'll get a brown belt, but for now he's just that Purple Belt Mike. Purple Belt Mike, it might be purple, but he can still kick your your dirty ass.
Oh, fuck.
I feel like I know what euphoria is, and we haven't even won yet. What we experienced as fans, I'm still on a high. You know, this is crazy.
It is surreal.
What I saw was we getting fucked by the refs, and there was just insurmount of no hope to an evenly called game, and they're not even close to us. The only way that the games are close is because of the disparity in refereeing. I'm like barely even alive right now, but I don't even care because I can't even. It feels so good. Wow, is this what it feels like when like the Yankees won the World Series and stuff? Because I've never had any team win. I honestly, I know I'm counting the chickens before they hatch. I don't give a shit. I've been doing it since the first game of this postseason. Fuck it. We're going to the parade, baby. We're gonna go, and it's gonna be insane, baby. It's gonna be insane. We are the New York Knicks, and we love basketball. We're gonna take it all. We are the New York Knicks. Woo!
Oh. Say go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
I knew PBM was going to bring it. Great call. And yes, Mike, that is what it felt like. As a Yankee fan, it's been 16 years, but that 09 team was special. I missed those guys very much. Oh, man.
I think the last PBM call we had was last Thursday after I believe it was game 2. And there was a lot more yelling. He was a little bit more calm now. I don't know if he just lost his voice too much, but like I said last week, I'm so fired up to see PBM happy because I was also on the call when AVT got hurt, and he came on and said we're a 3-4 win team because AVT got hurt, and I was trying to talk him off the ledge, and
he gave the Jets too much credit. Apparently,
he ended up being 100% right. I was a dummy on that one, so shout out to PBM.
Ladies and gentlemen, Black Gypsy, you're the man. Don't want you to think that we're not acknowledging your greatness. You're in the raffle for 5.
Que pasó, güey? I'll tell
How
you
you
what,
feeling?
last night was like watching the greatest heavyweight fight in
Who
professional
saw more of the
sport.
game last night? You or Dylan?
Hey, when I was watching one of the half of the game at the bowling alley because we had no power yesterday until 7:45. Got back here, turned it on. I said, okay, our boys better get our asses in gear and start taking the belts to the ass. So down 15. I'm like, okay, relax, take it slow. 7 buckets ain't gonna hurt you. Once we started getting hot, we knew the Spurs were starting to get cold feet and they were starting to pee in their pants because they knew it was coming. It was called the ass whooping of a lifetime. And what was you last night? I saw you jumping in the mosh pit. I saw you.
Did you?
Yes, I was like, what in the?
Where did you see me?
Going into the mosh pit? You were in the top row with Dr. Loopy, and I was like, and then I saw you jumping in the pit. I'm like, wait, what in the mosh pit, Jake?
I don't think you saw me. I don't think you saw me in a mosh pit, Beast.
Oh, you launched into the mosh pit. I was like, I wasn't drinking no Minute Maid. If I was.
Have you thought about putting a light on so we actually could see you?
Go, woo! Wait,
Any thoughts on that?
Get this guy a shirt. He's now a mosh brother fan.
Maybe some lighting so we could see you, perhaps.
Not a single
Oh,
thought.
you would surprise me, friend. You surprised me. Hey, for a guy like you, 5'9", hey, you're smart. You're a smart fellow to get in the pit. Good man. Come game 5.
Yeah, you know, Beast, sometimes I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Beast gave me an extra inch calling me 5'9", so we'll take it. Size matters, Dylan. You get it.
Every inch counts, Jake. We know this.
Man, if I had it teed up, it'd be a perfect time to play this.
I only worry about one person's penis, and that's mine. So everybody else's, I don't really care.
Beningo will be on with us next week. Don't worry.
Are you going to ask him about that?
Oh, yeah, definitely. A son of a bit writes in, what are your thoughts on Wemby going after OG's leg/ACL? Victor Wembanyama is a dirty, dirty player. Again, I didn't even spend a ton of time talking about this instance this morning because I really saw the different angles of this play after my show this morning. Look at the nonsense he's doing here trying to step on OG. He is a dirtbag. He should not be playing in Game 5 if the NBA had an ounce of integrity and assigned a flagrant after he shoved Brunson in Game 3. The flagrant he got last night would have put him over the limit. He would have to serve an automatic suspension. I mean, he's a dirty, dirty player. He really is. Like, he is obviously great. I'm sure he'll win multiple championships throughout his career if he's healthy, but not this one. And I cannot wait to stick it to him one more time and win a championship, hopefully on his floor Saturday night.
Yeah, 100%. It sucks when, a player like Victor Wembanyama comes into the league or really into any sport and there's already a reason not to like him. Like, let's not like a guy because he's getting too many accolades, right? He's winning all the rings and everything. He's always in the finals. Like, that's a good reason to hate a player. When you're doing egregious stuff like this, and I know he pushed Brunson and got away with it a couple games ago, like, little things like this make it hard to want to root for somebody that could be such a great NFL or NBA player, in their career. But I was like dialed in on the clip because I'm a 2K player. I'm not a complete heathen. I know basketball a little bit. OG had a great switch off and he bodied him and got the rebound. And I know it was like an end of quarter, end of half situation, but like he had no chance to get that rebound over OG Anunoby. So like doing all that to then get outboarded and like, come on, man, what are we doing?
OG was so good, man. He really was. He was so good. Hit the like button if you're just joining us. Comments, questions, super chats, cut the line. Prison Mike is up next today. Hello, Mike.
Hey, guys. Jake, you're alive again, huh?
We're alive. We're on fumes, but we are alive, and I wouldn't have it any other way.
Oh, my God. But what you just said, Wemby, my God, what he got called for a flagrant last night was not even close to what happened the night before. And they wouldn't overturn it. It makes no sense. It just shows you that the league is just protecting him and how they award him greatness at 22 years old. He hasn't won anything. He hasn't done anything. It's just ridiculous. It's just, it's, and it's funny. You just watched him last night. He just acted like a punk, just, pumping to his head and what have you. It just, I got to tell you, I couldn't even believe what I was watching. That had to be the worst coaching on San Antonio I've ever seen in my life. My God, they're taking threes in the second half with double-digit left on the shot clock, and they're up 30.
Yeah, that was brutal. I think that was awful. I think Kenny Atkinson in Game 1 of the conference finals, when the Knicks had the 22-point comeback with 7 minutes to go, was egregious as well. Not using the timeouts. Look, if you're going to come back down 29, I said this morning, you need the other team to make a ton of mistakes as well. It's the only way it can happen. Because if the other team doesn't make mistakes, there's not enough time left in a game to come back down 29 points.
Well, and I'm tired of hearing people say that the Spurs blew it, that we didn't win it.
Oh, no, the Knicks won it, but you got to create your own luck along the way. Just like the Pats needed a gift in their 28-3 comeback. It's all part of it.
It takes both teams, for sure.
Oh, yeah. So, Dylan, you're going on the 11th, right? To the beach club?
I don't know. I have a lot of things up in the air with work.
Whoa.
And I
wasn't your name on? Wasn't your name on the little thing there?
No, I think I'm part of the and other guests who might appear section of that advertisement. Right. I don't think I was officially on the list, but
and also in the promo it says guest subject to change.
Oh, okay. So then it had nothing to do with
read the fine print.
Yeah. So it had nothing to do with Jake saying that all Jet contact creators had to wear green Speedos with Jets in the front. That had nothing to do with it. That's why you're not coming.
No, that actually got me more hyped for it.
See?
All right. Because I also heard that there was going to be a contest. Whichever one of you guys made the Jets letters stretch more was going to win a prize.
Good thing.
That's just out there.
Short word, Prison Mike. Good thing Jets is a short word.
Oh man. But hey, listen, I mean, listen, we have to win Saturday. I mean, I don't want to take a chance of coming back home because, listen, the Spurs are still a good team. So, I mean, I said to you, Jake, the other day, I can't just talk Jets now. I just can't do it. I'm sorry.
It's impossible. I said this to Dylan off air. I go, having to talk about the greatest game I'll probably ever attend, one of the great games in the history of professional sports, to will Jamien Sherwood have a bounce back year is not easy.
No, that's all. I mean, here we are, right? We're in the end of June, and it's just tough. Now, maybe next week we can look at it and say, okay,
Yeah,
and then we'll still be talking about the Knicks when they win. At least if you have Joe B on, he saw the last one. So it's not like I mean, I was 73, I was 11, so, but I just wanted to call in. I was up till 2 a.m. just redoing highlights and just going on YouTube.
Yeah,
and
you can't go to bed after that game like that. Yeah,
No.
way.
Yeah, and my brother in California saying, "Are you up? Are you up? You still watching?" I said, "It's 8 o'clock by you. It's 11:30 here, and I'm trying to stay awake." So, but anyway, listen, good to see you guys, Dylan. Always a play. Every time you're on, I got to call in. Always got to call.
I love it. I appreciate it. Hey, you got me talking Knicks too, so like it's very contagious right now.
Well, now we have to get Joe Blewett on board, but I don't think that ever is going to happen.
Is he a Nets guy or something?
Oh yeah, Joe did text me a very nice message. So he goes, all time hate watch for me, but happy for you. So
Yeah,
I do appreciate Joe.
yeah. I asked him the other day if he could just root. He goes, no way. I've taken too much shit from Knicks fans. I just can't do it, And listen, you know what? It's funny because like I always wonder. We live in an area where we have 9 pro sports teams, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would love to be in an area where like everyone roots for the same team. If you lose, you all lose together. I just don't know what that feels like.
And you don't really have it in South Carolina because the Panthers were a team in 95.
Yep.
So there's so many people who have been here longer than that like the Cowboys or the Steelers or, a 49ers, teams like that. So it would be really cool to just be in one area where everybody's just going nuts together.
Right. Because when your team lose, you got to take shit from the other team in the area, all the other fans. So, All right, listen, guys, have a good night. I'll talk to you next time.
Take care.
Go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
Good call by Prison Mike. Weaved in enough male genitalia discussion to last a lifetime.
I only worry about one person's penis, and that's mine. So everybody else's, I don't really care.
Oh, we gotta go take it down and stuff. Wimby is a dirtbag. Always will.
Incredible. Genergy, the GOAT in here. She says, no quit, all grit. Let's go, Knicks. Yeah.
Say go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
Genergy, this is for you.
Oh.
Oh my God. Just look how far he had to run.
And getting Wemby out of the paint to set it all up on the potential that it could happen. I mean, it was a very well-run play, despite a lot of people saying, like, what the hell is Brunson doing shooting that shot?
Steve Cohen right there, Mets owner, right there, sitting courtside. He couldn't curse the Knicks last night, thank God. Woody and Steve Cohen both there. Maybe some of the Nick karma will rub off on their disastrous teams.
You can only hope.
Genergy, you're in the raffle for 10. I know you're a crazy Knicks fan, so I'm happy for you, and good luck in the raffle. You got a chance to win a cat jersey on the show tomorrow as well. Rick Kent says, Dylan should say this, quote, DT's appearance is subject to this then existing professional availability. That's real legal language.
Rick Kent, attorney at law. Should we? I don't want to step on Bonesy's toes, but do we need a East Coast, West Coast attorney? It's always nice to have your ass covered on both coasts.
Rick Kent, America's attorney. Mr. Bonesy, just Peace Breaker's attorney.
Very exclusive, that Mr. Bonesy.
More of your calls before we wrap. DT's got a few minutes left with us. Let's say hello to a guy that we call around here the Brother Man.
He's the brother man, Kansas dude who loves the Jets. He's the brother man, he can't be more polite and chat. He's the brother man, they call him Derek and he's totally cool. He's the brother man, he's Derek, the Kansas Jets fan.
Bravo.
What up,
Bravo to the
Derek?
Knicks. What up, DT? Jake, how you doing, man? I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, man.
What's up, Derek?
Not much. I was on a call last night with Nate, who was at the game, and BG was also in the same call, so we got to see some live reaction right at the very end of the game, which is cool. Couldn't happen to a better fan base, man. I'm very excited for you guys, man. You're one win away, brother, man. One
Crazy.
win away.
It is crazy.
Yeah, that OG clutch snapshot, they're gonna make a movie or documentary about this Knicks team if they win game 5.
I ordered a shirt. Someone sent me a link. They're already selling like the bootleg shirt of the tip-in. I got this on a black tee coming my way. Hopefully I can wear it to the parade if the Knicks win one more game.
That's sick, dude. Hell yeah. Shout out, man. That's so fucking cool, dude. I just mostly wanted to call in and say how happy I was for you and like every Knicks fan and Asmaniac in the chat, man. Who's absolutely so nice to me every single day for no reason. I love all y'all, man. Let's go Knicks, dude. If I win the raffle, I want to gift my was it BG who got in second? So I want to gift BG if I win the raffle.
Wow, what a gesture.
Oh, wait,
what a guy.
Also, can't wait to get to Nashville. We're going to beat the Titans 19-17. I'm very excited to beat you and DT. And I seen there's like a list of almost 40 people that's going to be in 110, dude. I'm juiced, man.
Second 110 in Nashville is all Asmaniacs. It's
Green fans taking over, baby.
Yep.
All right. I love you guys and all the Asmaniacs. JETS, Jets. Let's go, baby. Let's go Knicks. Take care,
Derek,
guys.
you're the man. Great call. I can't wait for Nashville, man. That is our Super Bowl this year.
Yeah, and that's kind of the part of the reason why AC is going to be a little bit tougher for me. I would like to save up for Nashville. I want to save up, honestly, back-to-back weeks if I can and go straight to the home opener and go home and see family the second week of the season because my longest friend, Kevin, he's a Packers fan. So we finally got to go get a Jets-Packers game under our belt. So hopefully I'm going to weeks 1 and 2, but it's going to be cool if we're taking over Nashville because Titans fans on Twitter believe like Jets fans don't travel because we stink. It's like, no. We travel, especially on week 1 when there's no losses in the belt yet. Like, we have nothing but high expectations for that week 1 game. And I was there last year. It was the same thing. Even though we probably weren't going to be a good team, so many people were out there ready for week 1.
Oh, man. Can they please win? Please.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think the Jets are going to be very good this year, but can you please win week 1?
Yeah. One of the two. You have to win one of the two. I mean, preferably you just win them both. But if you win against Tennessee, you have some grace going up against the NFC North. If you lose to Tennessee, the hammer's going to come down weeks 2, 3, and 4. So, like, you really got to get your shit together quickly. If you lose in Nashville, I think they can beat Nashville or Tennessee. Honestly,
They're
really
better than the Titans. My concern is
they match up well.
The coaching.
Yeah. We'll see what exactly Saleh and company look like a second go around. We know what Saleh looks like with a long time to prepare, and it's not very good. It's kind of like historically bad, if anything. So let's hope that we get a Saleh stinker to start the year, and we can beat the bad teams. Right when the schedule came out. We knew who the opponents were. We knew that there was going to be games that were winnable. Like, go beat the bad teams that are also bad, like the Jets. And the Titans right in week 1 is one of those games.
Unreal. Ladies and gentlemen, more of your calls. This is a man who always has his eyes on the prize.
I got my Iron UG. I hope you like my Jets take. You know they call me David T. It's not easy for me to see, but if you bring me full stream, you might like what I had to say. I'll need to get real damn close, cause my vision is dog shit.
Hi, guys.
Hey, David.
Hey, Dylan. You don't have to be locked in on other sports. You and Jake are my favorite Jets people. And it's a good time to be a New York fan, and Yankees are doing okay. And the Jets are doing some wonderful things, looking into the future. And Jake, wasn't that, I think, the most absolute design play at the end of the game where Brunson was to hit the right angle of the front of the rim, and OG was to approach the basket and tap it in. Wasn't that the greatest design play in the world?
Yeah, if they designed it to go that way, it couldn't have worked any better.
It's a beautiful thing.
You're a beautiful man, David. The eyebrows look tremendous today.
No, thank you very much. And boy, you know what? I'm so thrilled.
Can you hear me?
It's not. I can hear you. I can hear you, Max. It's
Good
not
job.
over yet, but I stand pat on younger people that have never experienced a Knicks championship, and I'm happy for. Like I said, it's not over yet, but I'm happy for everybody.
David, I'm happy for you.
Oh, thank you, Jake. I'm happy. Life is good, buddy.
We'll see you in Nashville. You're going to be at the tailgate this time.
Well, I hope to be. Like I said, Jake, I don't know that I can.
Your tailgate ticket is covered by me, David T. You're going to be there. You missed out on meeting me and Dylan last year in Tampa. We will not let it happen again.
All right, I feel guilty about it, but I will accept it.
Ladies and gentlemen, David T.
I got my eye on you. Checkmate me, full screen. It's fireball, whiskey time. David motherfucking T.
Great call by David T. And now, let's get back to our feature presentation with Dr. DJ Asman in the house. Ouch. Hey, hit my teeth. Oh, well.
Great call by David T.
Can I ask you and other, I guess, like 90s babies in the chat, like when you were like a kid, like under 5 years old, do you remember watching Nickelodeon, and between shows they had that thing called Face come onto the screen and like talk to you about the next show? It was literally just a face on a colored screen, because that is Beast. Not a 1-to-1, but that is Beast.
I don't remember this. I mean, I grew up watching Nickelodeon, but I don't remember Face.
Barbarossa says in the chat he does, so yeah, hi there, Face here. That's how he started it. Yeah, that's literally Beast between callers. Like, let's get back to the show.
Beast is great at transitioning between segments. He's a master at it.
Oh man, this is what I
just leave a message. Just leave a message. Thank you.
Does anybody remember Funkmaster Flex MTV? You know, Funkmaster Flex is in the house. You know what time it is? It's party time. And game 5, you know we're going to take this shit, Nick, doggy style, and we're going to bitch slap those San Antonio Spurs like we their mama, and we're going to show how the real pimps take hookers like that and beat their ass all.
I'm Black Gypsy. I'm here to set all you delusional Jets fans straight. Your takes make me wanna punch you in the face or kick you in the crotch. When this team sucks, they suck. I'm Black Gypsy. I'm Black Gypsy. I'm Black Gypsy. I'm Black Gypsy.
Hey,
what's up, man? Thank you for saving us.
Yeah. One more. Yeah, that game was insane. So I started the game off, right? I was watching the game, and after the second half, I was about to like lose my shit. I came in my garage to break shit. I was losing my mind. I was like, I could not watch the third quarter. So we got on the Addy show, and Addy's telling us the score while we're on the show. And then Nate calls in at the pivotal time of the game where they just tied it and they're down by 1, and the crowd, it's the greatest shit ever, bro.
He called in from the game?
From the game, bro, while it was going on live, like, and he turned his phone screen so you could see the play. We got to see the tip. Like, it was amazing, bro. Like,
That's crazy.
bro.
That's crazy. I know Tom Ace was there too, among the Asmaniac contingent that was in the building last night.
I'm retiring from basketball this year. I'm going out on a high. The Knicks win this championship. I'm done with basketball. But I'm going out as that's it. That's the best way to retire. Like, after watching these games, Wembanyama, his name is Wendy from now. I'm not calling him Wemby, whatever the fuck his name is. I will refuse to call him his real name. He's Wendy from now on. He is a scumbag. He's the Gary of basketball players. Bro. Like, we need to take, what's his name, the backup, Ariel, whoever. Somebody needs to go in and just punch Wembanyama in the neck, bro. Like, he's so dirty.
I mean, Mitchell Robinson gave him an elbow last night. Alvarado gave him the low man wins tackle. They did hit him a little bit. They finally had enough.
He's been doing it since game 1. He's been throwing elbows.
He's dirty. I mean, this play on Anunoby is ridiculous. I didn't see this in real time from where I was, but I saw this all throughout today. People talking about. I mean, the NBA should give him a flagrant for that play right there.
He's trying to hurt people. He's not even trying to like set picks. Like, he's trying to hurt people, bro. Like, I'm over it. I'm over watching him. Wendy for life. Oh, it's the greatest shit ever. Once we won yesterday, bro, because it was pins and needles yesterday. Like, it was the fact that we came back from that far down is amazing to me.
It's insane. Dude, like being there, like I couldn't believe what I was watching. And like the coolest thing was nobody left after the whistle. I've been to a lot of Knicks games since I moved back to New York. And one of the cool parts of my job is like through ESPN, I go a lot. And like the ushers usually they make you go right away. They try to get the garden, empty as quick as they can. No one left. Good 20 minutes after the game. Everyone was just chilling, singing along. They put Don't Stop Believing on the speakers. It was awesome, man. Like, people were just hugging random strangers. It was incredible.
Nate was it was awesome, bro. It was perfect for Nate to call in when he called in, because we started coming back, and I was like, when you're watching a game and then you stop watching and you start winning again, you're like, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm not gonna ruin the vibe. I'm gonna try and catch the last couple seconds of the game and see what happens then. Because while I was watching, like from 12 to 2 to the end of the second quarter, was like the worst basketball I've watched in quite a long time.
It was
epically horrible. Like, my heart was just like, I can't watch this.
I mean, what they did to Towns is 62 seconds into the game. I was disgusted watching that. I was livid.
Like, how I said it yesterday was the refs gave them a 29-point lead and then said, all right, let's play some regular basketball. But they gave them a lead. Like, we were shooting like shit, obviously. But once you foul, like, Town, you change the whole game up. Like, you change the whole way we want to play. And then after that, it was just like shit show. Then it started coming back.
Did you feel like leaving at any point, or did you just know no matter what you had to sit through it?
Yeah, I paid too much money to leave early.
Yeah, you're there. You
that's true. That's true. Right? Yeah.
I typically don't leave games early. I try not to, especially a playoff game. And my big thing was, could they cut it to 15 going into the fourth? They got it right at 15 as the fourth started, but then they were kind of hovering around that and weren't making any inroads. Like, this wasn't just like the Knicks flipped the switch and played a perfect game. The Knicks still made plenty of mistakes and had to overcome even that. They the Spurs' youth and inexperience really showed. It's not like, but the Knicks didn't play this like completely perfect game. Like, they had some bad turnovers, they had some real issues, and they just found a way. Man, Brunson was unbelievable. OG was great on both ends. Alvarado really saved them. He gave them production off the bench. They got nothing from Deuce, nothing from Shabbat. Mitch was unplayable for so much of that game. It was crazy, man. I mean, they played 12 different guys trying to piece together the right combination to mount this comeback.
Everybody did something that they had. It was just crazy. Yeah. Amazing, bro. One more, dog. One more.
One.
Yeah.
That's all I need, bro. If I get my one Knicks, I can retire. I'm done with basketball. I no longer have to worry about basketball and the nonsense they're doing. Like, y'all keep that over there. The Knicks win one, I'm good. I'm done. Retired. Loving it. I can be a casual fan of basketball. I'm like, yeah, that's cool. It's cool.
Say go New York, go New York, go! Go New York, go New York, go!
DT, I know you got to run, so I appreciate you stopping by, doing our weekly Thursday hit.
Yes, sir. Jake, good luck in game 5. Obviously, we wish. Wait, they can obviously close it out. Do you think that they'll close it out in San Antonio, or you think like there's a little bit of them that wants to win it at home? I know sometimes that's a thing.
Yeah, I mean, look, I want them to win as quickly as possible because you don't want to risk injury. You don't want to mess around. I mean, the Knicks easily could have lost last night. Every game of these finals have been close. So
yeah.
I hope they win. Do I think the Spurs are going to show up and it's going to be another one of those you're clenching your butt cheeks late because it's going to be excruciatingly tough? Yes, I do. I don't think the Knicks are just going to roll into San Antonio and kill them. I don't think the Spurs are going to lay down and die. So I'm sure the officiating will be in their back pocket again as well. So the Knicks will have to overcome that again. So
yeah.
It wouldn't shock me if they're playing a game 6 at the Garden, but I picked the Knicks in 6 before. I hope I'm wrong. It's Knicks in 5 because I would love nothing more than to go to a parade next week. Oh my God.
Hell yeah. Well, I think regardless, the next time we see each other on air, we will have a winner of the NBA Finals. So good luck to you, and I'm rooting for the Knicks, and I hope all the Knicks fans get to finally see this come to fruition because it's been a crazy playoff run, and for it to end after being up 3-1 and 13-game playoff win streak, like, is unprecedented stuff. So I'm really happy for all the Knicks fans. You guys know where to follow me at Dylan Tereman on YouTube. Come check out all the videos. Got one coming out about a few X Factor Jets that I think are going to be really important for this season. And much to Peter Castro's dismay, I will continue to put golf shorts out on the channel as well. So come check it out. So, Jake, I appreciate you. As Maniacs, have a good night.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dylan Tereman.
Sadiq, certified freak. Just got off the John. Oh, yeah. We're running. Wimby is a dirtbag, and yes, he is trash. And you know what? That Frenchman can kiss my ass because the next time we meet, Brunson's gonna knock his silly ass right back down to where he came from. That 7-foot fruit cake, because he ain't nothing but bad body odor anyway. It's called. You ever hear of deodorant? It's called. It's a miracle worker. You put it under your arms, you stinky Frenchman. You ever hear of take a shower? It's called learn to bathe. Hit the showers. That's what's wrong with France today.
Holy shit, look at that beard! He has a beard, he's the man. Ain't no Santa Claus. Papa Jet loves the Jets. He's one handsome son of a bitch. It's Papa Jet.
You got me, Jake?
Oh, I got you, Papa.
Hey, I was watching that game last night and I turned it at halftime thinking there's going to be a lot of pissed off ads maniacs tomorrow, but hey, sports, that's what makes it great, you know?
When did you see the Knicks had won? Did you watch the whole thing? Did you put it back on at any point?
No, I went to one of my crime shows and then I just turned on the ESPN app and I just couldn't believe it. But you got to get number 4 though. I'm not trying to be a Debbie Downer, but you know, San Antonio wins at home. It's going to make it interesting. Just I'll say that.
It's not supposed to be easy.
Nope.
But the history's on the Knicks side. Only one team's ever come back down 3-1, so that's why last night was so important.
Yeah. Well, hey, I'm rooting for all you guys, but Jake, look at
the Klecko jersey came in.
Yeah.
Let's go. Did you win that on the show? You did, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
That's awesome. Looks great.
And in fact, Jake, I think I won another one. I think I think it was last week.
Yeah, you won a Knicks thing, but I know you want Richard Todd, right? I was waiting for you to reach out. I had it on my list to hit you up. Do you want Richard Todd? That's your guy, right?
Well, I like Corbett. I like Mangold, but you know what? Let me
No, it's signed. It's signed by the player.
Oh, it is signed?
Yeah, it's signed by the player. I mean, if you prefer just a regular jersey, I could do that too. What do you like? Shoot me an email with a player you want. I'll take care of it for you.
Well, if you're going to send a signed one, I'll take Klecko again.
No. So the sign, you want a signed Richard Todd, or you want I got to check my notes.
No, I think it was a Brunson jersey.
Okay, so you don't want that, but I have a signed Richard Todd jersey that I could swap it with, or I could get you a Jets jersey.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
I'll reply tonight. I won't leave you hanging.
Yeah,
maybe I'll call
out.
my son and give him the Brunson one.
Yeah, let me know.
Yeah, but that's why I was call. I'll just thank you so much, Jake, because this is stitched too. This is a real nice one. It's got the 73s on the shoulders. And
I have the same one. Yeah, it's awesome.
Beautiful. Thanks, bud. I appreciate it.
Papa, you're the man. Thanks for calling in.
Yes! Yes! Let's go Knicks! This our year, baby! Win the chip!
Papa Jet, a legend of our time. Speaking of legends, ladies and gentlemen, joining us right now on the Gusbuster Umbrella Hotline. Well, he actually didn't call him, but he did give 5 memberships. Ladies and gentlemen, Cisco.
Sometime I do super chat. Sometime I do give membership. But all the time, I love the Jake Asman show. They call me Cisco Lopez.
Congratulations to everyone who just got a membership from Cisco. And Cisco is in our raffle for 5. A-Proc, J Long, Jetball Jets, Nate Jets. Nate getting a membership. I'm sure that is the most exciting thing that's happened in his life in the last 24 hours, obviously. Taps any button, all receiving a membership. Ladies and gentlemen, Nick Shine has gifted 5 channel memberships. Nick Shine, host of the Nick Shine Show, the show that's having the great Connie Carberg on this evening. That Nick Shine? Let's find out.
Welcome, my friends. It's a shine time. Shine time. It's time to talk about the Jets. Don't you know it's shine time? Shine time. It's shine time. Time to be with my friends. Hey, have you seen my toe?
Hey, Nick.
What's up, my friend? How are you?
Oh, thanks for getting 5 memberships.
No problem, man. I'm happy for you. I didn't see any of it. I came down with like a 24-hour bug yesterday. I was home from work early. I slept from 3:30 yesterday till 7:30 this morning, basically. 16 straight hours. I slept like I've never slept before. So,
Wow.
Dude, it was nuts. It was absolutely nuts.
I think your mic, by the way, is not connected the way it should be. It's StreamYard. I don't know.
Let me check. Check.
Yeah, there you go. Maybe you're just not talking into the right part of it.
I just flipped it upside down for the first time, so.
Let me bring on my tech guy. He could hopefully get to the bottom of this.
Yeah, you know, B, sometimes I don't know what the hell you're talking about.
Okay, how you your mic? Try your mic now. Let's see how you sound.
All right, go away, Beast. Go away.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
Heads or tails?
Heads or tails?
Tails.
Wrong.
Good job, Beast.
Better?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. So I'm happy for you guys. That was nuts. I did wake up at one point and I had a bunch of Twitter alerts and I saw that you were like, this place is dead. It's awful. It's embarrassing. What a shame, or something along those lines. And I went, oh no. And I opened up Bleacher Report and I checked the score and I went, oh no. And then I woke up again at like 1 a.m. and saw how crazy it got. So good for you guys. What a game to be at, man. What a game to say that you were at.
It's a game I'll never forget. And I don't think I'll ever go to a better sporting event in my lifetime.
I mean, I've been at all 3 rounds of the Jets. I was at the 41-0 against the Colts. I was at the Jaguar divisional game, and then I went to the AFC Championship in Pittsburgh. And then I've been to the first playoff game at Yankee Stadium against the A's after 9/11. So like those are like and I was at WrestleMania, Hogan versus Rock. So those are like the big moments that I've been at. And I think the Hogan Rock crowd energy, there was never been a crowd like that. So to have that crowd last night must have been tremendous. So
just
all of you guys that were there, that's absolutely insane. And that
some of the loudest crowd pops I've ever heard. Like it was nuts.
That tip-in is going to live in infamy. There's going to be posters. There's going to be billboards. There's going to be everyone's going to have that framed on their wall. That's something that is ridiculous.
It's a forever moment in New York sports. Literally, like it's one of like the David Tyree helmet catch. Like the ball going through Buckner's legs. Like it's up there with any of the all-time New York sports moments.
Yeah, and I do you have tickets for 6 if it comes back?
Not yet. I hope I don't need to.
Well, you get the a 1/1000th of the price to be in the Garden for a Game 5, right? Like you be with the crowd and the energy, but you don't have to pay that cost.
Yeah, I mean, my kids won't be going to college. Young Jalen Brunson Asman and OG Anunoby Asman, but we'll worry about that.
You didn't like my suggestion, Jalen Arch Asman?
If
manifest it, Jake. Manifest it.
If he leads us to glory, we'll have another child.
That's it, baby. We're gonna go on a run. Why can't we? Let's go on a run, everybody. But
we're gonna go on a run to March for Arch.
I'm very excited. Tonight I'll have Connie Carberg on for the first time. She'll be joining me in a little bit. 7:00. She'll be popping on, and had Wesley Walker on last week, working on some other big guests. So anyone who hasn't already, I would appreciate come over, subscribe to the channel. Got a lot of good stuff going on. I know the Knicks are the big thing in New York right now, but trying to get some very good guests for you guys as well here in the off season.
You mean trying to talk about Jamien Sherwood having a redemption season is not on the same level as the Knicks being up 3-1 in the NBA Finals?
I support you no matter what, my friend. I know you got to try to squeeze it in there a little bit, but the Jet talk, dude, enjoy it. Enjoy it. Because if the Yankees were a game away, if the Jets were in the Super Bowl, it would be absolutely bedlam. So I'm not a Knicks fan, but as a sports fan and the drought that you guys have had, I absolutely get it. Dude, I would be talking about nothing else. God bless you for squeezing in a Jamien Sherwood press conference. Was that because you were just too giddy to get on air? You were like tap dancing and all
I
excitement?
can't talk anymore. I'm at nowhere. This is my 3rd show today, too, because we did the collective. So I'm just basking in the glory of the Knicks and just trying to enjoy the ride, man. One win away.
You know what, man? For all of you Knicks fans, enjoy it. Enjoy it. This is incredible. The way this team has responded, the way this team has bounced back, the way they're never out is impressive. So that's something to hang your hat on, and this run has been magical. So enjoy it. I'm
Nick,
happy for you guys.
Have a great show tonight with Connie. I will be watching.
Thanks, buddy. And go Jets. Can we do that in June? Do I have to wait 2 weeks? All right, go Jets. Let's go,
baby. Jet up. Let's go.
Jet up. Let's go.
Yeah, let's go, baby. Don't let go of the rope.
Just don't let go of the rope.
Good call by Nick. Nate, who was in the building last night, says, I'm a way bigger Jet fan than Knicks, but the feeling in MSG made me feel like I was in high school again watching the divisional round in Foxborough. Sports is magical. I actually thought last night is just the happiest I have been after one of my teams played a game since that win. I actually had that thought. Since the can't wait game. I think I said that on the first show today. Yeah, it's surreal, man. The building was unbelievable. And it was so dead early on. Dead. It sounded like it was a morgue in the first half. That's how it felt. And the crowd was trying to just will any sort of energy at the start of the second half, and the Knicks started to play a little better. And I think the whole key was they got it to 15 going into the 4th. Beast says his hip is going goofy. Beast, I need you to be healthy. I'm counting all the raffle names. We have a big raffle prize to give away. You good, Beast?
I'm just holding my left hip. My left hip started doing a, hi, you remember me? Yeah, well, I'm going to do this damn show one way or the other, even if I got to do it one-legged. And screw Wemby. Wemby's a bum, and he should be using deodorant. It's called, you ever hear of Old Spice? You ever hear of Speed Stick? Go buy it. $1.25 ain't going to kill you, you cheap ass. Ouch! Hey, hit my teeth. Oh well.
Alrighty then. I'm counting raffle names. When I left the Garden last night, there was a reporter from The Athletic. It wasn't Diana Rossini who stopped me to do a man on the street interview when I was with Lou B. This is now on The Athletic and New York Times website. So again, courtesy of The Athletic, here's what it was like leaving MSG last night.
It was the best. We were down by 29 points, and we came back from OG Anunoby and Jalen Brunson, baby.
I don't even have the words. I blacked out. Craziest night of my life.
This is one of the happiest days of my life. It's been crazy. I just watched a 30-point comeback. I mean, I still can't believe this is real life. Yo, I have never experienced anything like this in the history of me being alive. I've been alive for 21 years.
The most amazing sporting events I've ever seen. And I was in the Garden when Willis came out in Game 7 in 1970.
Is this the best sporting moment of your life?
The best!
It was very exciting. It was very stressful. It was my first NBA game, actually. And I was like freaking out.
The best feeling of our life.
You will never feel anything
We've been
better.
to a million sports things in our life, and this was the best.
Nothing will ever top this.
The kid next to me left and said he's going to get the early train. I feel so bad for him. He's definitely possibly jumped off the bridge right now.
It was absolutely life-changing. It was the greatest sports moment I've ever had in my life. I don't think I'll ever reach that joy in a sports moment like I just did.
What would a Knicks championship mean to you?
The world!
To be with my son, who is my best friend.
This is my best friend.
And we just like, we love this moment together.
My dad, who made me a Knicks fan, I lost him 6 months ago.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
A massive heart attack, and he died actually the night the Knicks won the NBA Cup. And I, had it in my head, and they came back, and honestly, it mean everything to me. It'd be probably the best thing that's happened since that horrible day.
That was 53 years of pent-up frustration to now be one win away from basketball immortality. There's not a fan base in professional sports, in all the sports, that deserved a win like that than the New York Knicks fans.
Shout out to The Athletic. Nicely done. How about the girl who said that was her first NBA game? That's her first NBA game? Yeah, top 5 game ever? Unreal. Unreal. And the guy at the end there who lost his dad. It's awesome that he got to be there and have that moment last night. Oh, man. This is my game day look, though. I get so stressed watching these games. I'm sweating.
To now be one win away from basketball immortality. There's not a fan base in professional sports.
You got the towel. You got to put the towel on the head always. That's the move. Oh, my God.
In all the sports that deserved a win like that than the New York Knicks fans.
Hell yeah. All right. Are we ready for the raffle? I hope Beast is healthy enough to do it. I have counted all the names. We've had a ton of you who entered today. You guys are the best. You guys make it possible to do the show year-round. The daily support, liking the videos, supporting our sponsors, joining the Patreon. It all helps. You guys make it possible. So, hopefully our master of raffle ceremony is healthy enough to do it. We will find out all together.
Hey, Todd Pettingill's in the house. And how about that Knicks game? That was one of the best games I've ever saw. The girls, bring me that wheel. We are going to get ourselves a winner. And come game 5, we are going to tear down the house in San Antonio. Because we're going to do it right now. Our hands are on the wheel. I know I'm tired. I know everybody's tired after that. But hey, we're going to keep this party going shit dick doggy style. Let's party and get a winner at 3, 2, 1.
Wait. Did you just say doggy style? What type of show do you think this is?
Hey, we got an attitude. We're ready. And get ready, Wembley. When we see your
calm your freaky down.
Your punk ass, you're going to get this coming right across your chops. You want to knock Brunson down?
It's time to announce the winners of the weekly Asmaniac raffle. Let's spin the Jake Asman Show Wheel of Champions and find out which Asmaniac is winning an epic prize.
Well done, Beast. Doggy style and all. Black Gypsy, shout out to you. He just gifted his patented membership at the end. So let's put another Black Gypsy entry on the wheel. 171 entries today. You guys are the greatest. All the names have been shuffled. Again, if you win to claim your prize, email me, asmanjake@gmail.com, your name and address so we know where to send it to. Good luck to all. Today's winner is Jenergy. Yes, a true diehard Knick fan is winning our prize. Hit it, Mike Brown.
Who let the dogs out? Woo, woo, woo. Who let the dogs out? Woo, woo, woo.
Jenergy, you're awesome. Congratulations. An esteemed member of the 4% is taking home the Big Knick prize. Thank you to everyone who entered. Raffle will be tomorrow afternoon. We'll have a giveaway on the show for anyone who enters for that as well. The weekly raffle will be tomorrow afternoon. So congrats to Jenergy. Congrats to all my fellow Knick fans. One win away, baby. One win away. One. Believe it. Believe it. Let's go, Knicks. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Go Jets. Our day's coming. First the Knicks win a title, and then the Jets are up next. Let's go.
That was 53 years of pent-up frustration to now be one win away from basketball immortality. There's not a fan base in professional sports, in all the sports, that deserved a win like that than the New York Knicks fans.
Oh, hi. Jake wants me to ask you to click on the like button.
That's right, Lane. And if they don't subscribe to the Jake Asman Show, this team may never win another game. Let's go Jets!